Hey everybody, Dr. B here. Let's be real. The internet is full of health advice. Problem is, it's full of something else too. So most of it is totally bogus. It's like everyone's got an opinion, but nobody's checking the facts. And no, Wikipedia doesn't count. What if I told you that most of what you thought you knew about health is wrong? Yeah, you heard me right. How about this? Carbs are not the enemy. Lifting weights won't make you bulky. And you may not need to drink exactly 8 glasses of water every day. Stay tuned, because we're busting 10 of the biggest health myths, and some might surprise you. One may even shock you. Let's separate fact from fiction and get you on the path to feeling your absolute best. Are you ready? Then let's do this. Okay, let's talk about carbs. First, stop fearing all carbs. They're not all evil. Well, high fructose corn syrup may be, but that's another video. Your body actually prefers carbs for energy. The real culprit here is refined carbs. I'm talking white bread, boxed pasta, sugary cereals, that kind of stuff. These processed carbs spike your blood sugar, leaving you feeling hungry and craving more. This often leads to overeating and, you guessed it, weight gain. Not exactly a recipe for success, right? But good carbs? Those can be your friends. We're talking veggies, lower sugar fruits, whole unrefined grains, all packed with fiber, energy, and the good stuff your body actually needs. They digest slowly, keep you fuller for longer, and provide sustained energy. So, what's the takeaway here? Ditch the processed carbs, eat a salad, not a donut. Remember those low-carb diets that seem to work wonders? They're often effective because they cut out the processed carbs, not because all carbs are evil. We've all heard it a million times. Drink 8 glasses of water a day. But guess what? This rule is about as outdated as those old medical textbooks gathering dust on a shelf. Hydration is crucial, absolutely. But the amount of water you need varies. If you're super active or reside in a hotter climate, you'll almost definitely need more. Less active? Cooler climate? You may actually be okay with less. And get this, did you know that food can actually contribute up to 20% of your daily water intake? It's true. So if you're loading up on fruits and veggies, which you should be, you might already be getting a good chunk of your H2O. So, how do you know if you're drinking enough? Easy. Check your urine. If it's pale yellow, you're golden. If it's darker, grab some water and hydrate. If it looks like this, you might be taking too many B vitamins. Remember, it's better to err on the side of too much rather than too little, because most people are somewhat dehydrated. Let's talk detox diets. Juice cleanses, detox teas, fasting. They sound amazing, right? Like hitting the reset button on your body. But here's the reality. They're mostly marketing hype. You know what's a really effective detox system? Your body, when provided clean fuel. Your liver, kidneys, lymphatic system, they're the ultimate detox team, working 24/7 to remove waste and toxins. Most detox diets just make you lose water weight, not actual toxins. Plus, they can mess with your metabolism, making it harder to lose weight in the long run. Here's the real issue. Some toxins, like microplastics and persistent organic pollutants, do build up in our bodies. The best way to fight this? Eat clean to avoid ultra-processed foods. Reduce exposure to plastics and environmental toxins, and then just let your body's natural detox system do its thing. All right, you knew this was coming. We've all heard that sitting is the new smoking, and while that might be a bit dramatic for the sake of headlines, it does highlight a real issue. Here's the myth part, though. It's not about sitting. It's about prolonged inactivity in general. Standing still for hours isn't better. Slouching or lying down may be worse. See, your lymphatic system, which is like your body's cleaning crew, relies on movement to function properly. When you're sedentary for long periods, this system slows down. making it much harder to remove waste and toxins effectively. If you're not moving, it's not moving. The solution is simple. Get moving regularly. Aim for a quick 2-minute walk or stretch every 30 to 60 minutes. And hey, if you're in the middle of a Netflix marathon, no judgment here. Well, maybe a little if it's a reality show about a Tiger King. But if you want to keep the tiger party going, just stand up. Move around. Do some air squats or stretches during those episode breaks. Your body will thank you. Let's clear up another huge misconception. Not all fats are created equal, and all fats are definitely not bad. In fact, healthy fats are essential for your well-being. Think avocados, nuts, olive oil. These are your friends. Healthy fats are like superheroes for your body. They boost brain function, help balance your hormones, and can even help you burn fat. The real villain in the fat world? Trans fats. These are lurking in processed foods, like margarine, baked goods, and of course, everyone's favorite, fried fast food. Remember this, there's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate, but there are essential fatty acids. Your body literally needs healthy fats to function correctly. All right, let's address the elephant in the gym. Lifting weights will not make you bulky. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Muscle burns calories, and being overweight is what actually makes you bulky. Strength training is like a secret weapon for your metabolism. It helps you burn more calories at rest, improves your bone density, and even prevents injuries. And no, you won't turn into a bodybuilder overnight. Here's a big one. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass. If you're not engaging in some form of strength training, you're essentially getting weaker over time. Want to stay lean, strong, and feel amazing? It's time to pick up those weights. Let's talk about a myth that's been around forever. Spot reduction. Can you target fat loss in specific areas? Unfortunately, no. Doing 1,000 crunches won't magically give you six-pack abs if your diet is less than stellar. For most people, that means less of those bicep curls bringing food to your face. Fat loss happens throughout your entire body, not in isolated spots. You get those defined abs from overall fat loss through a combination of clean eating, strength training, and consistency. Want a six-pack? Focus on your overall health and diet, not endless crunches. To lose weight, don't eat after 8 p.m. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. It's not as much about when you eat, but what and how much you eat. Calories don't magically become more calorie-dense at night. The problem isn't late-night eating itself, but the often unhealthy choices and overeating that tends to happen late at night. Timing your meals can be beneficial, though. Hydrating and getting some protein in the morning can kickstart your metabolism. Eating a balanced meal rich in protein after your workout helps with muscle recovery. And guess what? Having a slow-digesting protein at night might actually improve your muscle recovery and metabolism while you sleep. Raise your hand if you've heard that microwaving your food zaps away all the nutrients. Well, it's time to put that myth to rest. While it's true that overheating food, regardless of the cooking method, can degrade nutrients, microwaving is actually one of the better ways to preserve them. Why? Because it cooks food quickly and efficiently, without the need for excess water, which can leach out nutrients. Want to retain the most nutrients in your veggies? Steam them or use the microwave instead of boiling them. Gluten-free. The hype versus the reality. Let's talk about the gluten-free craze. While it's essential for those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, going gluten-free doesn't automatically equal healthy for everyone else. Many gluten-free products are loaded with sugar, fillers, and processed ingredients to compensate for the lack of gluten, making them less healthy than their gluten-containing counterparts. The real issue? Modern processed wheat contains significantly more gluten than ancient unrefined wheat, which may be contributing to sensitivities. Processed GMO carbs don't become healthy just because you ultra-process them to remove the gluten. Unless you have a medical reason to avoid gluten, focus on choosing whole, unprocessed foods over refined gluten-free packaged options. So, what have we learned today? A lot. We've busted 10 common health myths that may have been holding you back from living your healthiest life. Stop fearing carbs and start fearing processed junk. Move often. Embrace those weights and don't be afraid to build some muscle. And try to remember that your microwave is not your enemy. Which myth surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more myth-busting and health advice. And now that we have debunked some science fiction, check out this video on why you may die younger than your parents for some science facts. It's kind of scary. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.